One last little visit with the mountain and those quirky birds, and I'm off to a new house sit. First pedicure after a year. I swear it was like a spiritual experience. It was amazing. I am going down the road to where I house sat last year, about this time, and through about 6 months or 7 months of the pandemic. And I'm actually going to be house sitting for about 4 weeks this time. Hopefully, right? If all goes well, which I hope it does. Stopping at the recycling place to drop off latas, my cans. Those things look like fun. There are a few ways to get items in Panama from one location to another. One is Uno Express, the other is Fletes Cheval, and I'm sure there are other courier services available. Okay, so this is one of the bars that she made when she was in Mexico. But the smell is like you can smell history. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's got such an aroma. Wow, yeah, I'm getting like clove and cedar almost. You know, you can smell the richness, and I think now because I'm getting more educated on the process of handcrafted chocolate, I'm just developing a much greater appreciation for it. I can't wait to taste it. I have to find a home soon because I'm buying decorations for a place I don't even have. And the other day I saw a really good deal on a sectional sofa on the marketplace on Facebook. And my storage unit doesn't even have room to keep a sectional. So I need a home. I need a place of my own. This is an amazing artisan market where you can find handcrafted goods, beautiful molas and jewelry and food. Thank you, Kiki Gourmet. The vegan food that she made for my cousin was amazing. Here's the brains behind the operation. Can you introduce yourself and tell us how this all came together?
Well, my name is Sandra Lautenschlager. How about Mike, though? Glatz is the beginning of this artisan market, but the problem is he had back surgery and has not been able to continue on with some of this, so I sort of took over the works here to keep this market afloat and keep going.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because during the COVID thing, we didn't have any markets.
Yeah.
And at that particular time, I had just happened to be living at the right place to do a market, to get this back on the go again.
Right.
So I managed to do 3 at my house, but I had to move.
Oh.
So I had to find a new home for us.
Oh.
So this place came available, and now we have a new home. And we are hoping to be here every second week. So every second day of the month, or second Wednesday of the month, and the fourth Wednesday of the month.
Nice.
And then we're hoping in, let's say, November, if the tourists come back.
When they come back.
When they come back, we would do it on a regular weekly basis. But
wow.
until then, I hate to say it this way, we don't want to exhaust the people who already live here to market them to death over a weekly affair now.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that this every 2-week thing will work, and that we get a lot of support from all our local people that live here.
I came down from the mountains to specifically support the market.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Good. So I'm waiting for my friend Connie. She's going to meet me in the parking lot. And then we're going to a Mola workshop in Coronado at someone's house. So that should be fun. I'll see you at the workshop. All right, this is a man I have finally gotten to meet, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the work he's doing in Panama. Victor Peretz.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what is local in
PTY.
Panama. Yeah,
Yeah,
PTY.
Yeah, okay, basically local in PTY, it's this is started just a hobby for me like 4 years ago. And it's basically a local guy in Panama because you know like PTY is always referred to Panama City.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a local guy in Panama City, but to make it short, I just put PTY, right? So yeah.
And well, what do you?
Okay,
what do
basically,
you do?
basically, the local in PTY was created just to offer authentic experience in Panama
Nice.
to these visitors or like any travelers when they come to Panama, but they really want to see the real side of the country or the real side of the culture.
Yes.
So I'm Kuna. I'm originally from San Blas or Cunayala.
Uh-huh.
So and I wanted to also mix things like, for example, what I know when I was a child, like I'm a native Panamanian, and also I've been living in Panama City. So it's like two sides, right? One as a Kuna, and one, my mind is, like maybe totally like different. Maybe I see when I go to San Blas, I talk with my people and I understand them, right? But when I'm in Panama City, I try to also understand a little bit of the city where I live, right?
Yeah.
So this is basically like creating experiences for people who are coming to Panama and they want to see the real side of the country.
Right. And what an interesting perspective that you have, like from those both
Yeah.
worlds, so to speak, the
Yeah.
indigenous nature and the city life, which can be so different. And then what is the, you're helping children.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so then doing this, I created another, that's my organization called Localinpty Kids. Okay, basically it's more about giving opportunities for children in the neighborhood of El Chorrillo, that's in Panama City. So I have 48 children that I teach English, right? And we do yoga, we do meditations, we do like different activities for the children in the neighborhood that is just to have them away of the streets.
Yes.
Because sometimes they don't have opportunities, so they're growing up in the streets, or they're growing up in a like it's very underprivileged communities. So
Right.
I wanted to also use tourism as a way to help the children in the neighborhood. So I have volunteers from other countries that they come and they say, okay, I can do yoga, I can do this, I can do like different activities. So every Wednesday and Thursday we have a group of volunteers working with the police, because I think this is the best way also for the children to create like an harmony between police and the community. So all these activities we are doing at the police station. Yeah.
Excellent. I am really looking forward to getting to know you more. Today we're here doing a Mola workshop.
Yes.
And we'll
Yeah, it is very interesting because, like I said, I'm a native Panamanian, and the Mola is very interesting because also it's part of the culture of Panama. It's part of the Mola is a piece of art that you can use for dress, pillowcases, for everything. So what I wanted to do today is just to give a little introduction of the molas, how to make them, right? And so that's why today we're gonna have a lady who's gonna give every process, right, of how to make the molas. So it makes me happy because it's part of my culture, like Kuna.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing different things that people also they can learn and they can also share with other people, right? So yeah,
Good.
This is what we're gonna do today.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. Thank
Wonderful.
you. Learning about the molas was really fascinating, and I loved hearing about how the women would get a lot of their inspiration from nature And you can see that in the molas, why there are animals and plants. Now I understand why they're so expensive. This is the start of my mola, which took several hours, compared to this detail.
Depending with how many colors you're gonna use, right? That's why it's very interesting making molas. And once you are finished, if you want to see that it is well done, you have to make like this and see all this the thread right behind.
My first visitor in Panama.
Numero uno.
Yes, numero uno visitar. My cousin Dan. Yay!
Hi.
That's coming up next week.